Fired for time theft. After running a snack errand my supervisor told me to do. They called the police, left threats on the store doors, and humiliated me. So I exposed their tax fraud to the entire city. And that was just the beginning. This happened 15 years ago. I'd worked at this retail store for 3 solid years. Never late, never shady, always the go-to person when things got chaotic. The owners were almost never around, so the floor manager practically ran the place. He was leaving soon and had been training me to take over for a few months. Everything seemed on track. One day, right before he officially stepped out, a supervisor casually asked me to run across the street to grab him some snacks. I paused, asked, "Should I clock out for that?" He said, "Nah, it's quick. You're fine." So I went. 15 minutes later, I walked back in, and bam, the owner was there fuming. "Why were you off the premises while clocked in?" he snapped. I calmly explained, told him who sent me, and even offered to correct the timesheet. He didn't say much, just nodded. A few days later, my manager was gone for good, as scheduled. That's when a new girl was brought in. And surprise, I was asked to train her. I figured it was all routine, just part of the transition. Once she got the hang of the basics, I was called into the back office. And there it was. Cold. Final. "We need to let you go. We believe you committed time theft." Then get this, they started crying. Like fake, manipulative tears. As if I was supposed to comfort them while they fired me over a 15-minute snack run that they authorized. I stood up. Sounds like there's nothing to talk about. Grabbed my purse, placed my store key on the manager's desk and walked out. No drama. No begging. Just done. That night, a friend from the store called me, laughing nervously. There are handwritten signs taped all over the building saying, "My name. We've informed the police of your thievery. They are watching the store. Don't try anything." Seriously? I was home, filing for unemployment, trying to figure out how to survive. They didn't even see the store key I left sitting on the manager's desk. But they smeared my name and threatened me publicly like I was some career criminal. They made me wait until payday for my final check. But here's what they forgot. I still had access to all their social media accounts. I logged in, took a breath, and posted a beautiful, scathing message on their official page. "To our valued customers, we feel it's time you knew the truth about the tax fraud we've been hiding, our mistreatment of loyal staff, and why good employees keep leaving. Owner's name." I logged out. Forever. Guess what? The post blew up. Even current employees were liking it. When my final paycheck came in, the owner called me in personally. As I approached, he held the envelope behind his head, childishly, trying to bait me into talking about the post. I didn't even flinch. I looked him dead in the eyes. Everything I said was true. Snatched the check and left. I ended up getting the maximum unemployment benefits for a full 18 months. And I didn't waste a second. Used every dime to start my own business. Meanwhile, the real thief? The supervisor who told me not to clock out? He got caught stealing petty cash and painkillers from another employee's purse. Yeah. Last I heard, they've been struggling to keep staff. And scrambling to find a new accountant. Maybe because the old one got cold feet after my little message to the public. They tried to ruin me over 15 minutes. I exposed years of corruption in one post. They fired me for time theft. But it turns out the only thing I stole was their reputation.